You know, I'm always excited to come back to continue the message. What is the message today? Anyway, my name is Lady C at Real Life Talk. Real Life channel where we talk about everything. I said to you the last time, we talk about the past, the present, and the future. Why do we do that? We talk about the past to help us reprogram our mind. We talk about now to help us to energize us. And then we talk about the future with excitement and hope and faith. Hey, you are most welcome. Today, we're going to touch on a few things. Very, very important. Today's topic is going to be on my journey to entrepreneurship and how I build up my cash flow. Okay, as a business coach, couple of things I hear all the time is cash flow, cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. How are we going to get? Oh, I don't have money. Well, if you don't have money, can you really do business? That's the question. Anyway, I think we are moving straight to 2021. Yeah, the last video I did before the other two messages, because the two videos I did was a question, and then I did a video about it. So we skip, 2 videos. Okay. Now, in the year 2021, okay, I understood that I've actually got the knowledge of money. You know, when you don't have knowledge of money, money has got legs, money has got ears, money has got brain. If you don't treat money well, it will not treat you well. You can tell from people who win a lottery. Somebody can just win the lottery today. Give them a year. It doesn't matter how much money they win. Because they've not understood money, they lose it. Okay. Today, I just want you to be able to hear me and hear me well. Because this message is needed, is so relevant in our time now. Especially for our young ones. Our older ones, some of us have done mistakes and, some of the mistakes can be corrected, but it will take longer. Okay? I want to talk about credit today. Credit. What helped Lady C to build up her cash flow is credits. What credit am I talking about? In Europe, we have something called credit score. Okay? That credit score helps you to build characteristics of who you are. Therefore, when you go online, all your details and everything is there. Anybody that you own, anybody that's you do business with, in terms of, i.e., it could be your electricity, your gas, everything. And everything is kind of like linked. That software or the company that holds your details, they are called Equifax. So in the UK, I don't know about other places in Europe, but in the UK, Equifax holds everything about you. Even if you have a criminal record, it will be on your credit score. It will show there. So if you go to look for a job or something, it depends on the criminal record you've got. You might not get a job based on that. So for us in the UK and anywhere in abroad, building your credit is essential. Building your credit is very important. It's literally like you raising your child. And you have to look at the various areas that might not good for your children. Sometimes people relocate because they want a better life for their children. That is exactly like that with credits in Europe. If you messed up your credits, it can stay with you for a very long time. And I know some people go to the extent of, not paying their credits. because they don't see the need of it, or they've come into a point where it's too much and they can't be bothered. Listen to me, brother and a sister. Listen to me, a family. From my experience, you see, real life that I talk about every time, this channel called Real Life is truly real. I'm still talking about my journey to entrepreneurship to you. You know, people look at me and they think I'm loaded. I'm loaded with credit. Because I'm using that as my cash flow. And what I'm saying is that you need to understand money. Yes, I understand some of us were not brought up in a way to understand money. Some of us, unfortunately, we did not get the education at all. Not in school, not in a family. Nobody taught you. You just, grow up and you start, and then so many things started going wrong with money. You see, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs that money answereth it all. Money cannot buy life. But what I know money can do, money can do too. So it is important to respect money and understand money. If you don't have knowledge about money, please don't get credit. I repeat, do not get credit. I.e., whether you are in Africa. In Africa now, the company called MTN has gracefully brought what we call quick loan or express loan, that they will give you credits of 50 cedis. I'm talking about Ghana now. You can relate it to any country because I know MTN is worldwide. Okay, you can relate it to anything in your country where you are, but I will talk about Ghana because that's what I know. That's where I come from. And I've heard so many times. And I have people that sometimes when I'm sending money for them to do things, they will tell me, oh, don't put it here. I own. They will take that money. My friends, please listen to me. This message I'm giving you is for everybody. Even those of us who have credit, so that we can continue. You think all the preaching we hear in church, we don't know? We know. Why are we not doing it? It's just because we don't have the discipline, or sometimes we don't have the understanding. Okay? So what I'm saying this hour is that please build your credits, because as a businesswoman or man, that is going to help with your cash flow. In Ghana, some people, they give them credit. I heard they can give you up to maybe 5,000. And obviously, some people will take the SIM off and throw it away. Excuse me? Really? Do you realize it's somebody's money? That means you have not understood money. That's why you do that. Why is somebody giving you a credit of 1,000, 2,000? And you don't want to pay them back? You see, I have investors. I have about 11 investors that I pay on a monthly basis. If you invest your money with me, with my company, and you expect me to pay you monthly, and then somebody who doesn't understand money, illiteracy of money, they come, borrow, or take, they will tell you the horror story of their life, and the human in you will give them. Even you give them, and then later, you don't hear anything. In fact, they become your enemy. That, I'm telling you, if you do that to anybody, you have not understood money. You are illiterate. I'm very sorry. Because it is only illiteracy that will get somebody to do that. Why? Because if you have the knowledge, the Bible says the lack of knowledge People are perished because of lack of knowledge. If you have knowledge about money, you wouldn't do that. When you borrow, you will try and pay back. Because why? When you pay back, you building trust, you building faith, you building loyalty. If you don't pay back, it's opposite, right? You are not loyal, you are not faithful, and you are not honest. It's very simple. I'm sorry, a lot of you are not going to like my video today. But I don't know why. I just feel the edge. Well, I'm talking about building up your credits. Because I'm talking about some people just think Cynthia is loaded. Cynthia is loaded because I'm honest, I'm faithful. Okay? I'm honest and I'm faithful. And I stay loyal. That is why. That's how I've built my credits. Every project, last year, 2024, I did 4 projects, big 4 projects, massive 4 projects. And all those 4 projects, I did it out of the credits. Will I pay back? Yes. Have I done it before? Yes. It's my 3rd time using somebody. You see, those of us who do business, you hear all the time, use somebody else's money, use somebody else's money, use somebody else's money. That is what it means. If you go and borrow at the bank has trusted you. They've looked at you and thought, okay, yeah, you don't have a bad credit. Okay, and they've decided to just give you like maybe 1,000. And you ignore, you don't pay, you don't. Hello. Baby, it doesn't work that way. If you pay back that 1,000, maybe they will increase it to 1,500. Pay back. It's somebody's money. Pay it back and build trust. If you go to EcoBank in Ghana and borrow, okay, maybe, I don't know how much they'll give you, 1,000, 2,000, and then you pay EcoBank back with interest or whatever. Believe you me, they will be the one chasing you. There was a period where I spoke to myself. I said, Cynthia, the bank will look for you. And you know, a friend actually reminded me that, Cynthia, do you remember you used to say this? Because I made up my mind, me, my soul, my spirit, we made our mind up that we are going to stay loyal and faithful. And that's how I was able to get to where I am. 2021 was my shoot off. I started it in 2018. 2021, I shoot off financially. I'll show you something. You see? Can you see that? Can you see? This is nearly 25 cards here. See? That's me building my credits. I'm assets rich, but cash poor. But I have cash flow. Do you have cash flow? Even if you are not a business person and you are listening to me, there are many things that you might need in life that sometimes you can't wait for your salary. But if they give you 1 credit card and you don't pay, this person will tell that person, don't give her. That person will say, she is not faithful. That person will say, she didn't pay her gas bill. This person, you know, and they communicate because all your details. As for Ghana, it's so bad. Some people don't pay at all. And they take their SIM and throw it away. Come on. Don't do that. Do you really love yourself? I don't know what to say. I think I'm run out of words right now. Because if I carry on, I might say something that somebody might punch my face through this video. Anyway, you are listening to Lady C at Real Life Talk. Please, build your credits. It doesn't happen overnight. It took me 7 years to build this up. 7 years. And some of them, if I tell you how much is on this one, it will blow your mind. And I'm able to use it for a lot of things. Build your credits. Whether you are a businesswoman or non-businessman, it doesn't matter. Just build your credits because you don't know when you will need it. Thank you very much for listening to Lady C. I'm not angry with you. You go. If you've messed it up, go back. Those of you who have taken your SIM and you throw it away, go back, pay it, or whatever you need to do. Start building your credits. Okay? It's not too late. Nothing is too late. That's why it's called real life. Woo! See you again on the next video. Mwah. Shalom, shalom. What can you see? Tell me what you can see, and we will get there.